Okay. Hey guys, welcome to week whatever here on theReelDVDWatchers. On Wednesdays, as always, it's me, Tom. Sorry for last week, I got so messed up in my days. I had no clue what day it was. So, let's just dive right into this. The movie that I've chosen to review today is more of a documentary than anything else. It's a great documentary. For someone like me who isn't really a fan of the series besides like the first and sixth one, it was actually really, really good to see interviews with such people and the in-depth love that they have for this movie and why they and how it affected their lives. It's absolutely great, and as a horror fan too, you should just watch this and just enjoy it. It's absolutely great. The movie is His Name Was Jason. It's a documentary back from I think 2009, 2008. I could be wrong. And basically what it's about everyone who was involved in a Friday the 13th or was affected by Friday the 13th or new like horror directors that are kind of taking on again the sort of old feel of slasher movies. It's them talking about it. Also people from like Dread Central, Bloody Disgusting, the chick who made Screamfest. It's all them talking about why they love Friday the 13th so much. And it's hosted by Tom Savini as well too, so right there you should want to get it because it's Tom Savini, and actually it kind of starts off like the cliched horror movie where like this girl's running around screaming because all her friends are dead, and all of a sudden Tom Savini just pops out and starts talking to the audience. It's really great. It's really well done. I mean, you can tell that the people who wrote this were really fans of the genre. And for me, it seemed like they really didn't ask them any questions. It was just like, yeah, you want to talk about Friday the 13th and how it did it with you? Yeah, go right ahead. It would have been cool, to see people like Corey Feldman have an interview, who played such a pivotal role in the fourth one. But they talked to every single person who has played Jason, up to and including Derek, whatever the hell his last name is, from the new one. And it's just pretty much all of them just reminiscing and talking about the people who played Jason. And I mean, when they get to Kane Hodder and like his role of Jason, it's just absolutely captivating the way people talk about him, about how Kane, brought a humanistic tone to Jason, how he wasn't just a straight up "I'm here to kill you" and that's that. It's absolutely great, and I mean, they all talk about their favorite moments, and Kane just talking about one of his favorite moments was how he was standing in the middle of Times Square for Jason Takes Manhattan. He's just standing there. He's like, I was just in shock because I felt like King Kong. I felt like Batman. I mean, for me, this movie has touched everyone who these movies, I should say, have touched everyone who they've had to work with. I mean, listen to the girl who played Alice. She's just literally blessed. As much as I hate to use that word, she feels so blessed to have been in 2 movies. I mean, just absolutely great when you watch it and you're like, wow. I mean, yeah. And there's some great side stories about them, goofing off and stuff like that, talking about how some of the kids died and how the prosthetic makeup was such a chore, or how they had to get stuff right. And Tom Sweeney breaks down all the deaths for you and stuff like that. It's really great. It's really great to see. Yeah, and Betsy Palmer just talking about how much fun she had as Mrs. Voorhees, and talking about Tom Savini, who she calls Tommy Savini. It's so cute. For me, Betsy Palmer will always be my favorite killer when it comes between her or Jason. Betsy Palmer, hands down, is just great. If I had to give this movie a rating out of 10, it would definitely get a 7. It's just absolutely great. The only reason why I'm going to take 3 points off is because they do interview some of the cast of the new one, and they start talking about how original it is, and how fresh it is, and how it's going to bring fans back to the genre, and how there really hasn't been a movie like it in a long time, and how it's sleek and it's everything that the first one wanted to be. No. Just no. At least personally for me, that movie was horrible. It's like what Zero 24 said. It makes Jason seem like to be a redneck hillbilly who wants to keep kids off his land and stop him from stealing his beer. Yeah, it's just that new movie was just a piece of shit, flat out. So yeah, His Name Was Jason. Great documentary, especially if you're a horror fan. It's absolutely great. So that was the review. Thanks everyone who watches and subscribes as always, and I will catch you guys in a week's time.